Hello guys, I hope I'm live. Hope we're live. Hope you guys can hear me. This is what I really wanted to have a look into right now, and then we will quickly jump. Then we'll quickly jump into more of like hope I'm live. Hope we're live. Yep. I think you should hear me. Hope you guys can hear me. This is what I really wanted to have a look into right now, and then we will quickly jump. Yeah. And then we will quickly jump. Sorry guys, I was just checking my sound if everything was fine. So yeah, it seems everything is fine. Yeah. So we are having a look into the charts. This is a 1 minute time frame chart. This structure has been quite bullish after the opening of this Monday candle. Market was going down and then aggressively going toward upper side inward, go down inward this level and then continue its momentum toward upper side. The same kind of perception we have seen at here as well, come back down all the way aggressively going toward upper side from here. These are the perception we have seen, the same kind of perception at this point. At this point market went down, went toward upper side, aggressively go down. Saturday and Sunday market has done this kind of perception on downward side, but today we have seen aggressive price action toward upper side from the market after the opening, aggressively gone toward upper side. Difficult to trade this kind of environment, until unless like you are having a keeping an eye on bigger picture time frame levels. Then you can be more of like confident that yeah, it could possible. If you are more of like watching the pricing, because at this point 15-minute time frame as well, it seems like difficult from here. Market is trading at this range. From how you can anticipate, it could be aggressively bullish for all of those highs. Difficult, but if you watch out just a 4 hour time frame candle, look at this week market has created on downward side, and next 4 hour time frame and the weight has closed. The next 4 hour time frame, what you would anticipate from the market to do, to be, could be, this is how it is. This is aggressive entries or aggressive price action toward upper side from the market is just some probabilities, maybe played out, maybe not, but sometime it played out to it give you a very good gains on a market. I have seen that many times. We have already seen that Saturday, throughout the Saturday it has done this, Sunday it has done this, Saturday a Monday morning it has done this, and this the same process, and it has done on the before the opening as well, went down aggressively, and then at this one seems to me us bearish or going down, maybe sideways, but aggressively gone to the upper side, knock all of those highs and the previous highs as well. But this is the thing I was just watching, like that's the thing. Like it is difficult to predict when market could be aggressively knocking the lows and then reverting toward upper side or downward side. Difficult to predict that, but it may. Sometimes we have seen that played out very well as well, and highly likely you will miss the move as well. But because you don't know like what could be your stop loss at this point while market is aggressively going toward upper side, that's why it is a little bit difficult to predict or trade. That's why like I have been trading for past couple of 2 3 weeks. I've been keep uh, taking aggressive entries most of the time on all of my trades, and then I realized, bro, and at and all of them I was like in the end I was like at a break even. I was like, sometime it played out, sometime it not, so it's better stay away from aggressive entries. I'm not going to touch into more of like aggressive entries. I will just watch and observe. At this point, we was watching the per second. I was like, it should have to just tab into 5 minute time frame fairly gap and then went to what upside. It went to what upside from here. So right now, I really wanted to discuss. I really wanted to keep an eye on focus on 1 minute time frame because market has opened. It's 9:32. It's Monday, and we are already bullish. This per second we have seen from the market is already bullish. Just on a bigger picture time frame, before if I show you on 4 hour time frame, daily time frame as well. Start with the daily time frame. We have open, go down, knock the Sunday low, knocked this low as well, tap into this low as well, going toward upper side. This high has been knocked, Sunday high. We have this high which has not been knocked, Friday high, and then after that weekly high, and part of all of the range. I'm leaning bullish, anticipating weekly high, and with this for our Friday high and weekly high at least should be knocked. It could go to 97 or 98k of the range as well. Leaning bullish toward upper side. I'm anticipating on 4 hour time frame. We have seen that big candles. This is a 4 hour time frame gap. This is a bullish order block as well. Market has closed, went above this red candle as well. This is also a bullish order block from this range or this range. We will be anticipating from the market to go toward upper side to knock the previous highs, because we are bullish, and weekly highs as well. This is what I'm anticipating around this 4 hour time frame. I'm leaning bullish, should have to knock all the way toward upper side. It is also possible that the way, look at this, the way it has opened, gone above the previous 4 hour time frame high, going down. It is also possible that this 4 hour time frame candle maybe has to close bearish. So for bearish case scenario, we can anticipate that it could come down all the way to this 1 hour time frame. Look at this, it is going down. Look at this, it is difficult to trade, definitely difficult to predict that, because at this point I was leaning bearish, because when market was trading at the way market has shown rejection from here, come back down, I was like, this is a fair value gap, it should have to show rejection from here and try to knock 1 2 3 lows to the 15-minute after fair value gap. At this range I will be looking for the market to be bullish, to go toward upper side, because overall we are bullish, and we have seen that market show rejection, this fair value gap show rejection as well, and then downside. This could have been a trade. I would say not an easy trade, because market open at here. You wanted to take entry just 931 candle on a opening of the just after the opening. Difficult to trade that as well. I usually like I wanted to see market like I just open, and then how it could, yes, it is good, it could go down sometime, it happens, but this is what I was predicting from the market to go down to knock these three lows to 15-minute time fairly gap. But it's difficult to get. Definitely, if you have gone for a short at this point, I would have definitely closed my position at all and look for the market, because overall we're bullish, and I am anticipating this is a 15-minute time frame fairly gap and 5 minute time, 30-minute time fairly gap as well. If you watch our 4 hour time frame, anything can happen for another time frame as well. We have seen that this is the low, maybe may not be knocked. If it has to be bullish, this is the fair value gap, it could come down this level, it could come down into. From this range we will be anticipating from the market to be bullish, try to knock all of those previous highs. This is 30-minute time frame fair value gap as well, 15-minute time frame fair value gap as well. At this point we have highlighted, and then from this range we are bullish, anticipating or expecting for the market to go toward upper side. And because overall market is bullish and we have seen aggressive price action toward upper side, it is not a mandatory that market really, because it has cleared at this point, this high has been cleared by the market. Maybe it is, this could be the local top on our market, and market remain bearish in the morning session as well. For the whole morning session, this is also possible. In that case scenario, what we can do is, I think we, for bearish case scenario, I would be more for like trying to more of like be tapering the market. I may not go for look for a short, but it is possible it could be bearish as well. It should have to give me a reason to go down, and maybe this low I'm not very confident on right now. This maybe not to be knocked, but if it continue to create lows very close to these lows, and then I would anticipate that, yeah, could be going down from. It is possible it could be aggressively going down from here toward low levels. At that point, we can't do nothing at that point. I was just bearish, leaning bearish at this point from the market, from when it was went to show rejection from here, get fair value gap, show continue to show rejection from this 1 minute time frame fair value gap. I was like, all of those lows and this 15-minute time frame fair value gap could be the reason for the market to going down. This could have been a trade, and then it went down toward. I would not trade anything at this point. We was just tapering the market. You went for a short at this point. At this point as well, is difficult to predict like what could be your ideal stop loss, but this fair value gap or just tapping into that stop loss above this high could have been a very small risk management short, and then you look for the low levels. Look at this, and you can definitely take most of your profit, and 80 90% of your profit should have to take and put a break even and let go of the market. Let's see if market, uh look at this market, like at this point the weight has gone aggressively toward upper side, the same weight is going toward downward side from here. I really wanted to jump or focus in to remain my focused on 1 minute time frame, because we are really wanted to tip read the market as well, and focused on more of a like tape reading the market, how it could perform on certain price action as and certain levels on a market. Because it's a morning session, usually I have a job these days. Today I did not have a job, so I have time to be in front of the charts, to be live in a morning session. So we are most of the time my preference will be always to be live in a morning session unless I'm busy. So I will let you guys know on my Twitter account that we will do late live stream or maybe early live stream. 5 times in a week we have this mission to be live, and then we will be live every um, 5 times in a week, and we'll try to have a look into market trade, because as a day trader we should have to be in front of the charts no matter it is performing how it is performing on certain levels. And then all that, look at this, it is going down. I do not want to touch that market right now. I can't. I never will. But at this point, could have been a short, not an easy short. The reason is market has not opened yet. Yes, you can say that market could go, and this is a 15-minute time frame gap. Overall structure is bullish. We are leaning bullish. Yes, it is possible. It could be morning session could be bearish, and then this is the reason for the market to be morning session to be bearish. Not denying this. Could have been a short, but I would say like not an easy short as well, because market just show rejection. And then yeah, I was leaning bearish before the opening as well at this point for just these lows and this 15-minute time frame gap, but we have seen continuation to go downward side on the market. But still it does not matter that we are bearish. Still market could go to the upper side holding 50% or upper level and then be bullish as well. We have just a 40 for 10 minutes after the opening of the new, this is just 10 minutes after the opening. So this is more of a like 1 hour time frame. We are having a look into that. We don't need to go to 1 hour time frame. So just this is a 5 minute time frame really gap. Market has performed. Oh, yeah, I'm so tired right now. I really want to sleep, man. Because I did not sleep properly last night. That's why. So 15-minute time frame, we have seen that market tapped into this one pink area, which is a 1 hour time frame fair value gap, inverted 1 hour time frame fair value gap. We have knocked this high. I'm aiming for this previous high, those highs to be knocked. It is not mandatory that it really has to be bullish. It could be bearish as well, but it is. We are leaning bullish, but it could be bearish as well. If it has to be bearish, like if it has to create lows very close to these lows and then continue to remain sideways, and then at some point I'll be like, yeah, it's going down. This is a 15-minute time frame fairly gap, 30-minute time frame fairly gap. So yeah, you're holding nicely by the way. So yeah, let's see. I wanted to know the 50% of this range, which is at 94,800. Let's see how market perform at this range. So far, if we watch out, this cross section is not a very clean cross section. Like market did not create any fair value gap on 1 minute time frame. The same kind of cross section we can anticipate aggressively going toward upper side at this point as well. This from here, the weight has come down aggressively go toward upper side. The same kind of cross section we have can anticipate from here as well toward upper side, aggressive cross section toward upper side. And it has not created any of the fair value gaps as well at this point. I'll keep this 5 minute time fair value gap. We have this 5 minute time fair value gap as well. I wanted to highlight this 5 minute time frame fair value gap. If, for example, it has to be bullish from here, that's why we don't know yet. We'll keep an eye on 15-minute time frame candle. So yeah, if it closes, like if I think so, it may close. Let's see how it closes. If it will close inside this fair value gap, it will be good. Market may be bullish. We have 1 minute left for the 15-minute time frame candle closes 9:44 on the house. 9:44 on the house, man. Just watching and observing the charts, doing nothing. And I'm very hungry at the moment. Yeah, this is the same thing we can anticipate from the market to do. Aggressive transaction toward upper side. Look at this going down, aggressively going all the way toward upper side. The same thing it has done at here as well on bigger picture time frame, going down, 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 and then aggressive. This was on a 4 hour time frame, going up, 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 up. Same thing we can anticipate here as well. I'm anticipating that, but I'm not confident to buy at this point. Can I buy? So this is it. That's why it is very important to understand the market and watch out, keep an eye on bigger picture time frame. Do you think this 15-minute time frame candle market has the potential to knock this low? Yeah, it could. This low, maybe not. Market has come down quite aggressively, by the way. It may not be bullish. It may not, but if it really has to be bullish, I would say that it should have to aggressively go toward upper side. And this is a rejection market is showing from the lower level of the 15-minute time frame gap. We should have to keep in mind. Maybe market not to go above this highs and be bearish. Possible as well because it is going down. Possible, we cannot deny this. Hmm. What I'm thinking about right now. It is possible that market could keep this fair value gap open, and then we have seen rejection from the lower level of this 15-minute time fair value gap. This this level, and from here market is going down. Market is going down. Let, look at this. It is going down. It seems to me. Yes, we are anticipating that it should have to be bullish, go toward upper side, but up till now market has shown no intent to go toward upper side. It is completely bearish. I'm very well known of the fact that market could be completely bearish from here to this low and all the way to this favorable gap as well, or 50% of the range as well. In that case scenario, like this could have been a short if market has to do that. And it seems to me it is like really going down. Yeah, I want to see this chart in there for 15-minute time frame, a clean chart. 30-minute time frame. Have 10 minutes left. Have 10 minutes left. Yeah, it seems to me this low will be knocked. Let's see. Like if this low has to be knocked, this low one market really wants to knock. This is the favorable gap market has kept open, which is good. Should have to create favorable gap from lower level of this 1 hour time favorable gap. Should have to go down. This is good. This low, and I wanted to see from lower level on 50% of the range from the market to go down to this area, or 50% of the 4 hour time favorable gap as well for the bearish case scenario. Can you, is it possible for the market to completely reverse from here and aggressively bullish? I'm not confident on that right now. It seems to me market will remain bearish, but it is possible. We cannot deny this. Market could be aggressively going to the upper side for all of those highs and those highs as well. It's just 9:50 now. It's just 20 minutes after the opening, so we should have to keep in mind as well. I may look for go for a short to this area of 50% of the range. If market continue to respect these 1 minute after period raise, or give me a solid stop loss trade, and then I will look for the look for the go for a short. For bullish case scenario, going all the way to the upper side above this 15-minute time frame fairly gap, or maybe if market show any intent like at the way aggressively going to the upper side, and then any intent on 1 minute time frame, which should have to respect period raise, and then we will look for the buy. It is difficult to predict this aggressive price action. You don't know what time, but at what point you have to enter and what will be a stop loss. You don't know that. Difficult is difficult to not easy. You can look to buy on these kind of price action if on certain levels you are already bullish. For example, if you're already bullish at this point, you'll see this 1 minute after will get market closed above, you'll buy. And when you're bearish, market is already going down, that point it will be difficult to buy. At this point we was bullish, I was bullish, we was bullish at this point, and then it was went down, so difficult to to go for a shot at this point because we was bullish. This point we was bullish. It means why market went down. Like for example, if I was bullish at this point, why market went down, and it means I don't know nothing. I don't know about reading the market, or I don't know how market actually works. It means it's like that. I'm quite tired, and I'm hungry as well, and I did not sleep well as well. But watching the price action right now. So this is the thing. It has closed below 1 minute time frame from 50% of the range or low level. I would anticipate continuation toward downward side to maybe this area. A good rejection candle from the 1 minute time frame gap. Can I go for a short right now? My stop loss will be above this high. I should have to passively go down, tends to go down to knock all of those lows. What do you think? Can I go for a short, man? My stop loss will be above this green candle to all the way to this 4 hour time frame bullish order block or 50% of the range as well. It could go down into, or should I have to just tape read? Look at this. For all of those price action at this range, we was like anticipating it could be bullish as well, but it is continued to go. Continues to go down. It continues downward side price action. My stop loss is above this high. We are anticipating this area right now, 93,900. Let's see. It's not. I have not done any kind of trade. We have 5 minutes left for hourly close as well. I want. No, no, I want. Actually, we have this is not a trade we have taken, but more of like imagination trade I have taken at this point. We have taken at this point imagination trade. Could be going down aggressively. Can't do anything. So far, it has done good, by the way. Not sure any intent to go above this high. 4 minute of really it should have kept open, which is good. Anticipating this 900 or 800, 893. Let's see. Not an easy market to trade because the reason could be you're not open minded and you're not focused. That's why. And the other reason could be you don't know how to read the market, understand the market. That's why. And look at this. And the third reason could be this market is completely rigged from the big players. They will never let you win. That's why. That could be the reason as well. So yeah. From your end, what you can do is like, to be focused and yeah, try to be focused on a chart. That's it. This is what you can do. I'm anticipating 93,900 right now. Should have to respect 1 minute time PD raise go down. Valley gap, yeah, closed good. Keep this valley gap open. Go down 93,900 of the range from here. Just keep reading the market. At this point, when it closed like this, I was like, master plus is there. We're like aiming for the lows. Could have jumped into that trade. Master plus would have been very tight. But we did not trade. I was just tapering the market, and we have seen that going down from here, which is good. I have 2 minutes left for the hourly close. Look at this. This market just opened. This is how it is. This market is so rigged right now. Just open 931. This candle going down, 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 down. How can you trade that, man? Difficult, man. Sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes we have seen that market do nothing. Sometimes we have done open, go up, 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 up. Sometimes we anticipate from the market to open, show rejection from certain levels, and then reverse. It it go up, 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 go down, 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 down. This market is completely rigged, man. Not easy to trade. Not easy to trade, man. In that case scenario, when you don't know nothing, like when you don't know what it could do, stay away. Better, better do not even think to enter in a trade. At this point, I was not known which way it could go. I was anticipating at this point it could go down for just these two lows, 15-minute interval gap. That's it. And at this point, we was bullish toward upside. I was talking about aggressively bullish as well. This point it showed rejection, keep the failure gap open. I was like, could be going down from here, knocking this low, this low. It knocked this low, and then at the failure gap and this one showed rejection 50% of the range. I was like, it is likely possible it could go to the upper level or 50% of the range from here. It went down. Could have jumped into that trade at this point. Could have jumped into the trade at this point to go for a short, but we did not trade because we was bullish. Overall, at any point, it could have reversed toward upside. So I was not sure. I was not known if market could continue downside. Nobody knew, but it's that's how it is. This market is. The weight has gone toward upside the same way. Look at this. This market is completely rigged for all of those. The after the opening of the new day candle, new weekly candle, market was bullish, going up, 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 up. This point I was like from here going down, then be up, but it went up, come down again before the opening, then up. This is a big fail gap. At this point, technically speaking, you would be bullish for all of those highs. But look at this, it has to go down, and it is going down, 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 down. Not that easy to trade. I have my eyes, man. My eyes is actually very tired. I wanna sleep, man. I wanna eat and sleep, man. So tired. And I really have to do a lot of work today, man. If I have to do work, I really have to sleep. And I really wanted to eat something as well before I sleep. So let's see, like if this is the favorable gap, market respect this favorable gap, come back down to the 50% of the range. I'm not confident to market may not go to 50% of the range as well from here. Market may not go to 50% of the range from here. Possible, but it might not go down all the way. You can anticipate just watching this price action on a bigger picture time frame because it's not a very strong level. I would say that this green level is a 4 hour time frame, just a bullish order block. We have this is a strong level, 4 hour time frame, favorable gap. You can anticipate from this range market could be bullish. This range where it is trading right now because the 4 hour bullish order block and the 4 hour time frame favorable gap as well, which is what just I have highlighted. On bigger picture diagram, you can anticipate on from this range market could be bullish. But it needs to hold this level, go up, come back down, hold the level, go up, come back down, hold the level, and then be bullish. From here to anticipate aggressively bullish, unlikely to me. Look at this. Market bounced toward upper side from here. So I'm anticipating. Can you predict a completely reverse projection for the market for all of those highs? True. Maybe those highs as well. It is possible, but so difficult to predict that. So difficult to predict that. Not easy. 5 minute time frame will gap. 5 minute time frame. 15 minute time frame. We have this value gap as well. This is also a value gap. If it has to completely reverse from here, this blue lines, which are 15-minute time frame levels. Let me delete this one. These blue lines, which are 15-minute time frame levels, it should have to reverse them and then tends to be bullish. Otherwise, it could be completely remain bearish. Look at this market is on 15-minute time frame show rejection from a lower level of this 1 hour time frame value gap. If, for example, market come down, create lows very close to these lows, and remain sideways, then I'll be confident that it could be going down from here. Follow those local lows to the 50% of the range as well. That's why it is. You can say that market is trading is very boring, bro. Very boring. So look at this, man. This market. It's you can say. Can you say that it is easy market to trade on? Everything is aligning with that market is going up. Yeah. So it's come down, go up, aggressively gone to the upper side, knocked this high as well, create favorable gap as well. In the water, this favorable gap as well. We have this high. We are aiming for. We are aiming for this high. Then this one big downward side candle market has formed and then come down to same range. Like why it is not finished, left those highs not to be knocked at this point. Why? What was the reason why it did not knock all of those highs? And then at this point we couldn't. Anticipate going down. Why it left those highs? Maybe it has to come down. Maybe after later on to knock those highs. Maybe that's why. We don't know. Maybe it has to never to knock those highs. We don't know. As a day trader, what our job is to like find a trade in a day and then that's it. Close your position. Up till now, I have not find any. I find any all quite a bit of trades, but we do more of a like we was more of a like tape reading. We just try to understand the market. This is what we have done. So aggressive price action from here. We were just watching. This point, we was aiming for those lows. Went down. We was just watching. This point, keeping the failure gap open, going down. We was just watching. This failure gap, show rejection, stop loss above, go down. We was just watching, trying to understand the market. Could have been a trade at this point. Could have been a trade. This one could have been a trade. Market did not show any intent to go above this high. And also I'm not focused on the chart that much at this point because mentally I am. My mind really wants to take rest. So this is the 3 minute time frame fair gap. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe market has to completely inverse all of those levels and then be bullish. Who knows? In that case scenario, it should have to respect 1 minute time frame period rather than tends to be bullish. You should not have to spend much time at this range. Tends to be bullish. 15 minute time frame, 15 minute time frame, 30 minute time frame as well. I'm thinking about market could be completely reversed from this price action and be bullish, which is and maybe likely, maybe not. I don't know. If it has to do that, it should not have to go below this green candle. Stop loss should be there, and it should have to tends to be bullish. My mind is actually sleeping right now. I'm trying to stay awake. I usually do not do this kind of whenever I have to sleep, I have to sleep. Look at this 1 minute time frame. Um, it is very likely possible that market may completely remain sideways at this point. It will not reverse. The only thing market could do is completely reverse and be bullish, which it did not seems to me possible as well. Maybe if it close 30 minute time frame closed above and then be bullish, possible, but it not seems to me that market could be aggressively bullish from here. You can predict that it is possible as well, not denying. I think market will be more of like completely sideways at this point. Think so. I think I should have to close the charts and sleep. We have not taken any trade today. This could have been a short. This could have been a short word, but we did not trade because we was bullish looking for the market to go toward upper side. Could have been a short at this point.